Welcome back, everyone. Episode 12 of the Midwest Whitetail Regional Show. And let me tell you, the past 7 days has been a blur. I've been filming Mike a ton, and in the meantime, the team has been laying down some deer. We have Matt Margrave on today's episode, shot a buck on October 25th. And then starting at the end of October, that 30th mark, it's been almost day after day after day. Jeremiah Roberson in Kansas, Josh Merceberger in Wisconsin, then Sean Thompson in Iowa, then Jeff Dietz in Illinois, and then Justin Camps just yesterday shot a buck in Illinois. So it's kind of wild. We're a little backed up over here. Blake and I are working really hard to catch up on all these episodes right now. As you can tell, I'm not in a tree. I'm here at the house in the front yard. So we are working to get caught up. There's going to be a lot of episodes coming down the pipe here in the next couple days or next week. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who have tags left in their pockets. So probably going to have a running list here. But along with that, there's been a ton of great encounters mixed in there. So we're trying to figure out the best ways to put everything together. And we're going to start with this episode by going back to the end of October. Collins Marine Elizabeth had a encounter with her target buck. Joey Eiler had a encounter with a mature deer in Illinois, one he actually passed. He's going back there today, actually. We'll see what happens at the end of the week, this week. And at the end of the episode, Matt Margrave shot a great buck in Illinois. So a lot on this episode. We're going to jump into Collins first. Hope you guys enjoy that, and I'll catch up with you after the hunt.
It is October 26th, and Elizabeth and I are down here back on the River Bottom farm, and after her main target buck. It's a big old 10-pointer. He's been on this plot. We're actually back at what we call the triangle plot. This is where she shot EB last year. I came in and hung a stand in here this year, a permanent set, so that we'd be set for some southeast winds, and this buck has been reading the script the last few days. We finally got our southeast winds, and the last 2 mornings he's been in this plot, coming back in here to bed, and then he's been back out here a couple of the evenings as well. So figured tonight's as good a shot as any, but also got a couple doe tags, so gonna get some meat for the freezer if we need to, or if a doe gives us some opportunity. There's been a lot of them in here, but looking forward to it. It should be good. Stop her whenever you're ready. Are you? Tell me when. No.
I even tried to look up. Me too.
Like a heart shot. Nice job.
Same.
She didn't go very far at all.
Thanks.
As you guys can see, Elizabeth made a great shot on that doe. Awesome shot, Elizabeth. And that buck is her #1 target buck. And one thing you guys will see in a future episode is an even closer encounter with that buck, and it is pretty sweet. So be on the lookout for that. Collins also, rumor has it, had an encounter with the old 8. So he laid eyes on him for the first time since 2022, I think, maybe 23. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but ancient deer, and I have a feeling that Collins is selling out on him for the rest of the season. Next hunt we're going to go to is with Joey Eiler. Kyle Lawrence is also in this hunt. These two are very close friends of mine. We grew up together in Maryland, and Joey now lives in Iowa. I live in Iowa, and Kyle lives, you know, back on the East Coast still. Sorry, dude. But they got a lease in Illinois this year, and there's some great deer on this farm. So they just made their first sit on that last weekend of October, and they're actually both headed back here today. So we're going to see what happens. Joey has a mature buck at 10 yards in this hunt. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Dude.
What?
Are you ready? Alright. We're gonna walk down here to the old little gap action cam and shoot a deer. Told Kyle when we got out of the truck I got high hopes. Not shooting one, but seeing one. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh. Hey. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. You're gonna need it. Don't forget to put your markers on. They're actually in the bag, I see. Spray that out there and see if it does anything. Put a little stank in there, you know. What's going on, guys? It is my last sit here in Illinois for the weekend. I head back to Iowa today, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we see more than we did yesterday evening and this morning. I mean, if we see one deer, that'd be a lot more than I've seen. So we are actually sitting at the gap where Kyle sat last night. The deer like to work out of the neighbor's bean field into our beans, or vice versa, they'll work out of our beans into the neighbors. This gap's probably only 35 yards wide, so I can cover the whole thing. I just need a deer to work for me. We're gonna tuck in here. We got a little under 2 hours left, and we're gonna sit back and enjoy the night, and hopefully one of us can get it done. Well, guys, we got about 20 minutes or so of daylight left. I seen old Forky, the 4-point, and a doe. They both came out behind me. Or they laid down in the field, because I have no idea where they went. But we're gonna sit here the last 20 minutes. I haven't heard from Kyle. So, I don't know if that's a good sign or not. Service does suck here, but we're gonna hang out and I'll be back.
So I'm telling you, I don't know if I would have refrained in that situation. You know, it's not often on a big bean field like that when you have limited timber that you can get deer in the bow range. So Joey has said that he may regret that decision, but it's all right. So they've got some great deer on camera. You know, the first weekend on the farm, has a couple weekends to hunt. He wants to see what happens, so I don't blame him there. Kyle's been hunting there a little bit more, and he's had some great encounters. That'll be on a future episode. But now, last thing for this show, Matt Margrave was able to tag a great buck in Illinois. And one other thing that happened after that hunt, you know, him and his son went to Missouri, and his son was able to shoot his first deer. It's a great spike buck. Put a smile on my face watching it. So I want to give a shout out to him. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Enjoy the hunt, and we'll see you in the next one.
I just got set up, and it doesn't look really anything like I thought it would back here. Basically what I've got, I thought the woods back here was going to be a little bit wider. I knew that there was a creek or a backwater slough back here that pinched the deer down in this woods between the field edge and the water right here. What I didn't realize was, and I should have known because they're all over this farm, is that there's a levee system basically that's running through the middle of this woods. It's only maybe 15 yards on this side of the levee system to the ditch, and out here to my left where the field is, I've got maybe 25 or 30 yards. I wasn't anticipating coming all the way back to this corner, but this was the widest, most open spot that I found walking back here. Everything else back that way really thick, and there isn't much woods on the field side of the levee, and there isn't much woods on the creek side of the levee. I'm hoping what they do is walk down the levee and peel off the levee to kind of this open, little bit bigger woods to go out to the field, because if they walk right here down the levee all the way to me, there's no way I'll get drawn and get a shot. So that's the plan. It's supposed to start raining, sprinkling or whatever kind of close to dark, so hopefully that holds off. But we're going to set here. It's about, I don't know, 4:15 or so, maybe 4:30, and just hope for the best. If not, we'll be back at it tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Well, that was crazy. I had stood here at 20 yards forever. Finally started to go back to where he came from, and I think I made a perfect shot. He was broadside. I waited for him to turn away. He ran out in the field. I'm pretty sure I heard him crash. Oh, it is October the 25th. Man, I can't believe that just happened. I think I'll lower the bow down and go out there and see if I can see him laying out there, because the shot looked perfect. Well, here's the arrow. It is soaked with blood. I see him laying up here. He's in the water like I thought. I think I've got rubber boots in the truck, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and wait on Jim to get here before I go up and do the recovery. So that's awesome.
Not super deep.
All right, well, Jim and I have made it here to the water. I was pretty sure I had rubber boots in the truck, but I do not. So I'm gonna get wet feet. It's not very deep, but I don't know how firm the bottom is, and he's probably 25 feet across over there. So, like I said, I haven't touched him yet, so I'm gonna walk in and grab him and see if we can get him drug over here. Hopefully I don't wipe out. Good looking deer.
Yeah.